Good afternoon. It's Friday, February 3rd. I'm John, and you're watching LPTV. The LaPorte High School Theater Department will be holding auditions for this year's UIL one-act play on Monday, February 6th at 3 p.m. in the Sandra Angelo Theater. Stop by to pick up information from Mr. Nelson if you are interested in auditioning. Swim team is taking 13 swimmers to the Region V5A swim meet this Friday in Sugar Land. And now to your favorite weatherman.
Good afternoon. I'm John Gonzalez with your LPTV's 5-day forecast. The groundhog has seen his shadow, which means it'll continue to be this cold for the next 6 weeks. But at least this weekend seems to have no rain. Hope all of you have an amazing weekend. See all of you next time.
Project 7 Bible Study meets Wednesday after school, 2:45 to 3:30, in upstairs STEM building, room 10528. Everyone is welcome. Do you want to dance and be a part of a team? Come join a great tradition at LaPorte High School Chado's Dance Squad. Is holding a dance workshop February 9th from 4:30 to 6 in the Chado Dance Room. Come participate and prepare for the Chado's tryout, which will be held the week after spring break, March 20th to March 24th. For more information, see Mrs. Watson in the Chado Dance Room. Thank you for watching LPTV. Stay tuned for more segments. Have a great weekend.
Hello, my name is Tristan Spears with LPTV, and this is...
I'm Jacob Joji with the academic team.
And so for some of y'all that may not know, the academic team made it to state for the first time in 25 years. How do you feel about that?
We feel great. I feel amazing that we are making it to state. We put in a lot of work towards reaching this goal, and I'm really excited.
Is there going to be any differences between the regional meet where y'all qualified to state from?
Well, at the state meet, there's going to be tougher opponents, and that means we got to bring our A game to each competition we're going to attend.
And are there going to be any nuances, such as dress code from region to state?
At state, we're going to have to wear suits to all of our competitions.
Yeah. And so can you give kind of like an idea about when you go to competition, what it's going to look like?
It's going to be 30 minutes for each test where we're in complete silence and fill in the blank questions for all our tests.
Yeah, and are you graded on a scale of 0 to 100, 0 to 1,000, 0 to 10,000?
It's 0 to 1,000.
It's 0 to 1,000, and obviously closer to 1,000 is better?
Yes.
How common is it for somebody to get 1,000?
Getting 1,000 is actually quite hard. It's almost impossible. A good score would be above a 650.
Yeah, okay. And then the academic team, from my understanding, y'all take some people to the competition, you'll have leftovers in the class?
Yes, there are 9 competing members and there's 20 members in the class.
Okay, so making the actual competing team would be a little bit of difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay. And then being you're a senior, do you feel like you have anything left that you want to accomplish, or is state like your goal?
I'm excited to go, and my goal is to get at least a medal in state because it'll be a huge accomplishment for me.
All right. Well, thank you for answering our questions.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel.
Chado's is a great place to belong and find a family, share your love of dance, and make new friends. So, if you're interested, tryouts are the week after spring break. Come by the dance studio and see Miss Watson so I can help you out. And also consider joining dance class. That's the first place you want to start, by signing up for dance, and then come join our Chado family.
I'm feeling good. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn,
All right, hello, I'm Brennan. This is LPTV Spectrum. We're going to be asking some questions today, getting some answers from these brave people.
My name is Aaron Ramos. Yeah.
Austin. Anyways, next person.
Sup, I'm Grayson. Nice to meet you. Marcus. My name is Gian Guardiola.
All right, so everybody here is familiar with video games for the most part. So we'll ask some questions. To start, how do you feel about the statement, multiplayer games are better than single player games?
Oh, wait.
All right, let's hear these opinions.
Okay.
The only person in the agree area should go first.
Well,
Give it to the man.
I think multiplayer games are better than single player games because you get to play with your friends and you get to interact with other people. So that's my opinion on multiplayer games.
Well, I think single player games are most of them are better than multiplayer, just because in multiplayer, it's like you can play with your friends, but in single player, I don't know, most of the single player games are just better than the multiplayer games, in my opinion. Nah, but yeah, that's.
The reason why I believe, well, some would disagree with that, is because that most of the games that mostly been popular have been indie games, and they're mostly single player, and they pretty much only grab the core part of games, which is meant to be fun, instead of just multiplayer shenanigans.
Well, single player games like Skyrim and Fallout and stuff are awesome, but another thing is that a lot of single player games also have a multiplayer function, so it's like, whoa, it's kind of either or. But mostly the single player games or single player sections of games are most of the time better than the multiplayer ones because they don't have as many glitches and stuff. It's just, and better stories too.
I think that single player games are better because it's more of an experience that you really get to thoroughly enjoy without some, I don't know, 12-year-old screeching in a mic. I just think they're a lot more fun to me, personally.
Okay. How do we feel about the statement that Xbox is better than PlayStation? Y'all have no opinion? Okay, let's hear the opinions.
Well, just PlayStation is just. I've always grew up with the PlayStation, and I feel like most of the exclusive on it are just better, and even the sales you can see which ones people bought more, the PlayStation or the Xbox. But I just think most of the games on the PlayStation are just way better than like Xbox and stuff.
Well, I mainly play on Xbox, but they're just two different consoles or two different play styles and stuff. PlayStation does have a lot more exclusives, but
I feel the same way as Aaron. I just think the PlayStation has better exclusives, better technology, better hardware even for the new PlayStation 5. But it's mainly the exclusives for me. You know, Xbox is still stuck on, Forza, Gears of War, just Xbox 360 games with a new fresh coat of paint, while PlayStation is innovating.
How do we feel? This is a very controversial one. How do we feel about this statement that Fortnite is better than Minecraft?
That's a hard question.
Oh.
I got it.
Eternally better.
Oh,
in
no.
all stages. In all stages. So this doesn't mean prime Fortnite. This means just eternally better.
There's only one right answer.
I think everybody's on the disagrees.
Okay. Well.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. Well, first of all, Minecraft. It literally revolutionized gaming. Like literally, it's been around for like 10 years or something. It still has not died. And Fortnite, it was good like 5 years ago, and then no one plays it anymore. I just feel like Fortnite, you can just do way more. Like, yeah, it can get boring at times, but I just feel like it's just way better to play. Unless it's like with a bunch of, not even with a bunch of people, it's still funner to play than Fortnite. And then Fortnite is just not the same as it was, I guess. But Minecraft is just better in general.
I like Minecraft because it's super nostalgic. I grew up on Minecraft, and most people grew up on Minecraft, so it's just like Fortnite is it's just not it no more. It used to be, but it's just dead now. There's a whole bunch of random stuff coming, like Kid Leroy. Like that's such a random collab. But for all time, Minecraft's better.
Bro, they fumbled, bro, I swear. Fortnite was like, was it back like season 2 and 3? Peak, right? Peak times. Then like season 5 came around. It was like, all right. And then they just started going with the whole zombie shenanigan. And then we got the planes. And then like after that, I just stopped. The moment the mechs came out, no. I just stopped playing. I heard chapter 1 came out. I was like, okay, and we picked, no. It didn't feel the same anymore. It didn't feel like an actual game. It just felt like more of a, what's it called, multiverse type shit. Sorry. Fortnite, Minecraft.
Well, I have a very simple reason. I like building with funny blocks. And that's about it.
Wow. I just feel the same way as Gian. I grew up with Minecraft. You know, it's just been a part of my life since I was a young kid. And I feel like there are way less limitations on what you can do in Minecraft because really the sky is the limit. While Fortnite, it's kind of like every game, every match, every player you encounter, it's the exact same. And that's why I think that Minecraft is better.
So how do you all feel about the statement that the Call of Duty franchise is one of the best franchises in video games ever to this day?
Okay, well, I guess I'll start. Well, I feel like Call of Duty is just, everyone has heard Call of Duty. Like every single person, no matter who you are. Well, maybe not every person, but most people have definitely heard Call of Duty, like Call of Duty Zombies, multiplayer, like BO1, 2, 3, and stuff. It might not be the same, like as fun, but it's definitely like, it definitely brings back a lot of nostalgic memories and stuff. And I grew up playing Call of Duty, so it's like, for me, it'll always be like an amazing series. Even if it's not as good right now, it definitely is still there, you know? It's still coming out with games and people are buying them, so that's what I think on it.
I've played every single Call of Duty, and except Vanguard, because Vanguard sucks. So I bought everyone, and honestly, they're awesome games, but it really, really fell off, like cliff, like straight up vertical downfall, because Vanguard, all that stuff, just ruined the franchise for me. I've been playing Modern Warfare 2, it's pretty fun, but like, greatest franchises of all time? Maybe, but I feel like there are better contenders.
I just think that Call of Duty peaked with Black Ops 2, and then afterwards it did like a eagle death spiral into a mountain, like Grayson said. At a certain point, it was probably the best game out there in terms of just enjoyment and, getting your fun-filled activity in the day. But it's gone stagnant, the formula has become redundant, and it's been done over and over now, and it's just become boring.
I don't think it's the best, what are we calling it? The best franchise out there, because like they've made like really bad ones like Vanguard, Cold War, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty Blackout. Like those are some bad games right there. But like I didn't like it at all. So, and there's so many better games out there, and like it's just not the best franchise.
I think I have one more question for y'all, since y'all seem to